There is no way that we get to this spot and it is as anticlimactic as it just was.
One day, master's degree. One day, PhD. One day, you will write books. One day, commercials. One day, the impossible, you will laugh at the impossible. You will look at the impossible and go, what was I thinking?
Hello, my spoiler alert friends. Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It. I promise you guys, I promise you, Solo Leveling is going to get significantly better. I am calling it now because there is no way this moment we've been waiting for 2 seasons, him finally getting the elixir to bring his mom back from being in this chronic sleep state, basically about to die. There is no way that we get to this spot and it is as anticlimactic as it just was, right? So really sweet, they're hugging, he's crying, she's crying, the love, his sister comes in, they're hugging, it's love, it's happy, it's like, oh my gosh. But even Hunter's song says it like something feels like off a little bit, right? And it's just like there has to be something bigger coming, and they are prepping us for it because again, these should be like climax moments, like top of the show moments, but they're not. It just feels like another episode, and it could be a directorial thing. They're not putting it together right, but I doubt that. I think it's supposed to feel like something is missing, something more, and that's what we're about to see. So I'm excited to see what these ants bring because it is about to be some what's his name? Miriam? Is that the Ant King's name from Hunter x Hunter? It's about to be some of that because there is no way that we are at this spot. Again, we have gone through 2 seasons of the show to get to the spot where he can finally get the elixir of life and heal his mother, and we're here. And it's like, okay, that's cool. What next? This is on purpose. Cool things though that have happened in the episode and interesting. So the first one, I'm going to go with the interesting. When he finally defeated the king, this like demon lord on the 100th floor of this dungeon, the stipulation for him to be able to use this dude is his intellect score has to be at a certain rank. And obviously he shows his clenching his fist and he's furrowed brow. He's angry because it's like, dang, I haven't been increasing my intellect score as much as I should. Like he's been doing all the other things like stamina, speed, strength, all that stuff that are combat related. But the intellect, he was increasing it back in the beginning, but I don't think he's been consistently increasing that. So he's limited now based on that information. So now he's like, I got to go out here and do more raids so I can get more experience so that I can raise that up so that I can actually use this dude. Just interesting that they would have that be the caveat. Like you got to be smart enough to use this dude and it's probably because he's so powerful. We can't just have any old riffraff throwing him out there. But some dope abilities that he gained to be able to switch places with one of his soldiers. That was tight, where he was like, and I'm going to switch with the guy who was in wherever. And then he summons the dragon and flies off. I'm like, that's cold-blooded. And then also cool, so the S-Rank hunters from Japan have come. And now they're all like gathered in one area, and it's like everyone can sense all this power, and they're like doing like sparring sessions and stuff like that. So it's actually gonna get pretty cool. I think we'll be able to see some cool abilities. They're like about to do like a trial, like, oh, we're fighting, and it's just gonna be like a melee style where people are jumping in, and there's no like me versus you, and then winner. It's just everyone comes in, and it's just a whole brawl because that's what it's going to be like when they're fighting these ants. Nobody's going to wait their turn to fight. It's just going to be mayhem, right? So that's what's happening in Solo Leveling. A good episode. These episodes feel like they're passing way too quick. I promise you, it felt like I was watching for maybe 10, 15 minutes tops. So I'm like, man, this thing went by fast. But again, very emotional episode where he's like, just overjoyed that his mother woke up. She all of her ailments. Like she had old scars from a burn wound that he caused. I guess he spilled. He went to grab something. It looked like, from the replay, it looked like he went to grab something off of a stove, like boiling water. His mom dove in front of him so that it landed on her and not him, like a good mom. And so she had these really bad burns on her neck, and the elixir of life even healed that. So really cool situation. I'm just curious. And then it's like, it's almost like they're either the shoe's gonna drop and she's not gonna be completely healed and this is only a temporary thing, or again, something really, really big is gonna be coming. And then something else that was interesting came up. His mom actually asked about his dad and was like, hey, has anyone heard of your dad recently? So also going to be cool once he actually comes back into the picture. And then there's like, well, I mean, what are the emotions going to be there? What's the situation going to be? So some fascinating situations ahead of us. I don't know. I will keep you guys posted though. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.